Yes, my dear friend, welcome back to the channel. This is Salon's Blog. A beautiful Monday morning here in Southeast Asia, Malaysia to be precise, wherever you are, dear friends. It is a great Monday morning. Yes, yesterday after the game, I didn't come with a post-match reaction. Why? Because I wasn't really excited about the result after the game. That is just the truth. But you see, over a careful thought about the whole game and the incidents that took place after the game, dear friends, personally, I have just agreed to myself. I told myself, deep down myself, last night that look, it was the best result for both teams. The best result for both Chelsea and Forest, dear friends. Oh yes, the best result. And after all, we are going into the second international break with a draw at the bridge. Not a loss. We didn't lose the game. It is a draw. And we are going also with 14 points. 14 points in 7 games, dear friends. 14 points in 7 games. Yes, 16 goals scored and only 8 conceded. 8 goals conceded so far in this season. 14 points in 7 games means averagely 2 goals per game. 2 points per game, averagely 2 points per game. 16 goals scored and 8 conceded so far for Chelsea in this season, going into the second international break. Ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are around the globe, you are in the continent of Africa, you are in Europe, in America, you are in Canada, or right here in Asia with me, dear friend. Well, the game ended and we always saw it. I know most of you out there are wondering what is happening or what has actually took place. Listen, Nottingham Forest, like I said in my pre-match preview, Forest, we know them. We know very well what to expect from them. We know they are a low block playing team. Low block playing team. And I'm not surprised seeing them play like a League One side coming into the game, coming to the bridge. With their big day out, they play like a League One side, going out to the bridge, that's Stamford Bridge, to have their big day in their big game ever of their life. Oh yes, with 5 at the back defenders. Look, with long throws, long throws coming from them. Knock it to the top. Wasting of time. Absolutely embarrassing from them. But what's from us, the fact we've looked average against Bournemouth, as people may say, we look average against Bournemouth, Crystal Palace, and now Nottingham Forest, right? It's not me saying it, it's those out there. They say we look average. But the fact remains that Chelsea last night game, it was a game of, it was a difficult game for Chelsea. Difficult game from the start to the end. No, you can have your own opinion, but I'm here to let you know. And later on today, going to the next few days, we will analyze some of these games one by one. Individual players also we put, we'll try to put them into consideration. But you see, this is my post-match reaction. If you watch that game from the end to the end, you understand that Chelsea actually had every opportunity to win the game. They also, the last minute of the game, they nearly won it. If not for Robert Sanchez, dear friends, and I will start from Robert Sanchez this very morning. Sanchez coming out with some strong, powerful saves. Otherwise, Chelsea would have lost the game. And as a matter of fact, if not for Nottingham Forest goalkeeper as well, in fact, the 2 keepers were on their feet throughout. Nottingham Forest keeper for me should be the man of the match. Oh yes, that young man should be the man of the match. How many saves he pulled out? It's not as if Chelsea was not attacking. We attack from the flanks. We attack from the middle, left, right, middle. Look at the cross from Moidrick, Makailo Moidrick. Listen, you see this guy? Within a week, in a space of 7 days, right? We played against Ghent on Thursday, and we saw his performance. And I said it here on this platform, that personally, Moidrick is improving. The work Enzo Maresca is doing on Moidrick, game after game, I am seeing improvement. And we saw it again yesterday when he came on. We saw it again yesterday when he came on. You see, one thing that I noticed, and not just only me, it is noticeable. Moidrick's brain, you know, Moidrick's feet are faster than his brain. Makalo, Moidrick's feet are faster than his brain. Moidrick's feet is faster than his brain. No, yes, it is. The guy is so fast. And look at the cross from Moidrick. An excellent cross. All that needed was someone who could just, head that ball rightly into the net. No player is an exception in yesterday's game. And the amazing part is that the team was ready to fight for each other. And I like that from our players, which I'll delve into that in the second half, in my second episode. The players were ready to fight for each other. They were ready to die for the badge. Chelsea players were ready. They showed yesterday that they are ready to fight for this badge. Chelsea players, they came out and they made up their mind that, in fact, they are going to fight for the club because they all want to make name for themselves. Oh yes. If you look at the attitude of the players, Enzo Maresca deserves credit on the mentality he's instilling on these players. No wonder after the game, when he was being asked about the yellow cards, Enzo Maresca was being asked about the yellow cards, 6 yellow cards, right? He was being asked, said, Chelsea, within a space of 2 weeks or 3 weeks, we are going to be fined again £25,000 or whatever. He answered, who is going to pay? He said he won't pay. Even though the club is going to pay it. Yeah, definitely the club will pay it. But he said very clearly, the desire of the players to fight on the pitch. We are beginning to see the John Terrys, the Drogbas, those players that can boldly wear the jersey and they are ready to fight for the team. We either win it or not now, nothing else. You can't come to the bridge and ride over us. I like Levi Colwell. Listen, don't tell me that Colwell likes to fight too much or this. No. You can say, yes, as it stands, we can admit or say that, okay, they should limit the way they approach the referees, the officials. They shouldn't be talking to the officials. That I will agree because of, receiving so many cards. But I am on the view that if you have been attacked by another player, attack him back. Don't just look at that player and be like, oh. If a player tries to break your leg, my friend, get him back. Football is a game of contact. I like the spirit in Levi Colwell. And hey, like we said in a pre-match, preview, Mark Cucurella and Wesley Fofana, they will be missing the game against Liverpool. I said it here, and some of you also commented on it. My brother Chris in Nigeria also commented on it, and he made a statement that we could use either one of them and reserve one. But well, Enzo Maresca featured both, and they both got another yellow card. 5 yellow cards means that our next game against Liverpool after the international break on the 20th, both players will be missing out. And guess what? One of the things I like about Enzo Maresca, our head coach, things like this doesn't bother him that much. Remember, this is my post-match reaction to our game against Nottingham Forest. Things like this doesn't bother our head coach that much. He was being asked about it. He made it very clear, it's not really a big deal. It's not a big deal. Why? Because we have the men Renato Viega is right there. The 21-year-old, he is ready, he's fit. I believe that that young man, Renato Viega, he can work on that left back. I mean, that left back position. He can work as center back. He can be a midfielder. He is everywhere, and I like his work rate, dear friends. So I am not bothered at all. To be honest, just like Enzo Maresca said, I'm not bothered. Liverpool, come forward, come. Yes, we are going to the Anfield. It is an away game. It's going to be a game against Jax. As a matter of fact, I don't want to delve into this now. I want to come back for my next episode and talk about it. About Jackson. Oh yes. Let me reserve that for my next episode. But ladies and gentlemen, you see, it ended 1-1 at a bridge. It's not a bad result. It's not a bad result. Take it from me. The 1-1 we received, not a bad result. Based on the game, we haven't had much problem creating chances against low blocks, against low block teams. Based on the game against Nottingham Forest, we haven't had much issues or problems creating chances against low block teams at all. You see, the idea was very good. The idea, our style of play was very good and excellent. The chances we were there. We created enough chances. You see, but the goalkeepers just refused. The goalkeeper, in fact, Nottingham Forest goalkeeper, he just refused to concede the second goal. Nottingham's goalkeeper, he just refused to concede the second goal. Not even talking about the third one. He refused to. Man, what else should the players have done? They should have been more clinical, right? Don't tell me that we didn't have shot on targets. We had. But let's give credit to the goalkeepers sometimes. The goalkeeper just refused to concede the second goal to give Chelsea the win. You see, we need to keep going like this. We are a good team. We are getting forward. We are getting there. Gradually, this team can only get better. Chelsea can only get better with time. £1 billion, they may call it, £1 billion plus pound, they may call it. Chelsea spent £1 billion, but trust me, the results are showing right now as we speak. We are seeing it, and I'm happy about the development. I am very happy about Chelsea's development. The way we are playing games, and you see, the good thing that I'm beginning to like about Enzo Maresca. Let me make another confession. It's not as if Enzo Maresca is playing the same 11 every time. No. It is all about he choosing the players based on the opponent. We are playing Nottingham Forest, and the players to use, he knows. There's none like this our first 11 right now. He is choosing his first 11 based on our next opponent. And not just that. The amazing aspect of it is that the formation, the style of play, depends on the opponent you are meeting. You can see clearly, maybe it might look like, the same man, the same first 11 in a team B, that started the game, right? But when you come to second half, it's different thing altogether. Different players comes in, for the substitution sometimes. But the most important thing there is that Chelsea's style of play is not just one style. It's not just one style. Sometimes we do invert from the right side. Sometimes we do invert from the left side. Sometimes even a central defender do inverts. And so that is one great thing that I begin to like about this team. Based on our opponent, our coach decides on what to do, and that is a tactical brain. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my reaction to the game against Nottingham Forest. It ended Chelsea 1, Nottingham Forest 1. Players, Cole Palmer, excellent game. Noni Madueke, let me end on Noni Madueke this morning, dear friends. Noni Madueke will always be Noni Madueke. I think both Noni Madueke and Sancho, they will have to talk to each other. Noni Madueke, yes, he scored the goal. But even before then or after then, what next? There were so many or several opportunities that Noni Madueke had that he could have just passed the ball on. He could have just passed the ball on, but he always wants to shoot. Is it about making name for yourself? Is it about your own statistics? Is it about your own, glory, personal glory? And after the game, as good coach as Maresca is, his man management style, I like it also. He was being asked, why Noni Madueke scored a goal and ran to you? And he said, during the week, he said, I told him, against Bournemouth, you scored 3 goals. You scored 3 goals, hat-trick. And since then, he went up. He's not been scoring again. What happened? So, Noni scoring the goal for us, he ran to the coach to tell him, you've seen it, I've given you the goal that you asked for. That was why he ran towards him. And he made it very clear, Noni Madueke is a good player. He likes him. That is man management. But you see, the coach still need to talk to him where he needs to deliver the ball for the main strikers, the attacking midfielders to handle. We wouldn't be here by this time if Noni had made the right decisions. The right decisions. And let me also touch on Sancho for a minute. Jadon Sancho did excellently well, in exception of one moment where he could have scored by himself. No, you see the problem? Jadon Sancho, you could have scored that goal by yourself, and you chose to pass. You prefer to give an assist. Noni Madueke, who is not in the right position to shoot, he wants to score. You were in the rightful position to shoot. You chose to pass it on after a very beautiful footwork. Dribbling, taking them on, you chose to pass the ball on. Instead of, here you are, the goalpost. You want to give an assist. Oh my goodness. Jadon Sancho. Anyway, it's lively. I enjoyed it. I was hoping that it would end in Chelsea's favor. I was hoping that Chelsea could get a 3 points. It's just the truth. But that did not happen. I believe going into the international break, for me personally, like I always say, I don't like it. But we will have to. So, in the coming days, or even in the coming hours, I'll be back again with more exclusives on this channel. Watch out for that. And in the coming days, we will talk tactics, tactical analysis. We'll talk about other things. We'll also delve into our national issues, Nigeria, Super Eagles, and then Ghana Black Stars. We will delve into that. And I've also been informed that on the 10th of, next month, November, Barcelona legends are also coming to Ghana. If I have the full details on that, we will be working on all those issues in the coming days. But dear friends, it is what it is. Chelsea won, Nottingham Forest won. I'll see you guys in the next one. You see me. Shalom and peace.